Hello and welcome, I am Magic Abyss. This is all you need to know for Mecha BREAK release. And this is time zone for the game releases. Most eastern country will be July 2nd and western will be July 1st. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the monetization. Character creation, which is all sliders, are free, assuming the edits also free after the initial creation. Additions like accessories or clothing, as well as coloring, are not free. You can upload your preset or your character's creation slider value, assuming face and body, to the player market for a duration with a sell tax and a listing cost. From what is seen on the stream will be 20% sell tax and a 200 listing cost. 12 out of 15 strikers will be unlocked for free, and 3 strikers will be unlocked through Mirror Shop. Now let's talk about the Mirror Shop, which how you unlock the last 3 strikers, as well as season exclusive cosmetics. The Mirror Points, the currency for the Mirror Shop. You cannot buy Mirror Points with real life currency directly. You can gain points from missions and MashMak drops, potentially from Battle Pass 2, which they never mentioned anything on stream. I didn't see or didn't hear any mention about the weekly cap, which is the maximum merit point per week during the live stream. Striker in the Mirror Shop does not require a battle pass or premium subscription to unlock. Striker will not be rotated out of season or be taken out of the shop if the new season came, which you need more clarification. There is a 7 days trial for you to test out the Striker before you purchase it. Almost everything in the shop can be listed on the player markets, except strikers, same as selling character preset. The items with the yellow or golden icon on the top left indicated those are purchasable for Battle Pass or premium players exclusively. Now there's a supply crate. Seasonal exclusive cosmetics can be obtained from supply crates. They possibly droppable loot from MashMak. I will be assuming the same as the open beta. They are limited purchase per season. Back to the Mirror Shop, there are keys to purchase for restricted area in MashMak, and there are weekly limited purchases. Here's the map with the location where you require a locator and a key for entry. And finally, one more detail for the Mirror Shop, you need to spend cumulative amount of mirror points to unlock the next tier. Click on the timestamp for more detail on the shop items. So, how fast can you farm the mirror points? Well, according to Chris, you farm 15,000 around 5 hours.
我们有7天的这个试玩，那意味着就是说，你说，哎，我没有15000，我要怎么办呢？其实15000非常容易，我大概用了5个小时就获取了15000。那 anyway， 这个因人而异哈，对。
There is also an inventory limit, though that's mostly for MashMak items. So we don't know how we expand that or just a hard limit. Now on to striker changes. All melee combos will reset upon kill, and allow seamlessly into assault boosts. All melee assault boosts will stop when swapping weapons. All transferable flyer can adjust their forward or backward loop maneuver speed in their wing mode. Falcon can now fire the heavy missiles while performing loops. Mini Elisa's autocannon can be charged while attacking with melee. Falcon's Recon Kit can mark enemies through terrain, stealth, coral haze, and pulse storm, and share to friendly units. Now Kami's grapple will stagger the target when she leaps overhead. Optimize Welkin's energy smoke. Welkin's shield now blocks all frontal attacks and enemy movement, like Stagger's shield. Infernal booster kits now grant immunity to immobilization and stagger. Lumina's jet wing can be activated while stagger and immobilized, and grant immunity to them. All turret strikers are capable to transform when stagger and immobilize, and grant immunity. All strikers are now affected by environment. Current environments include aquatic, lunar, and space. Depends on the adaptability attribute on the strikers, the environment affects the striker performance differently. Some are harsher than the others, such as flyers cannot transform in the water. but when flyers in the lunar map, their overall agility is increased. Click on the timestamp for more striker stats changes. Now let's start talking about the game modes. The first and main game mode, the 6v6 Operation Verge. On release there will be 5 different objectives and 2 maps per objective. First objective, Key Seizure. Capture keys at 3 different locations and deliver them to upload for points. Kills also gain points. First team reach 100 points wins. Second objective, Extractor Diffusal. Dismantle the extractor to gain points. Bigger extractor gain more points. First team reach 8 points win. Third objective, No Capture. King of the Hills. More captures equal more points per tick. The first team to reach 1000 points wins. Fourth objective, Payload Escort. Push the payload to the end. There are 3 checkpoints to capture for boosting your progress. The first team to reach the end wins. Final objective, Team Elimination. Team Deathmatch. The first team to reach 8 points wins the round. First team to win 3 rounds wins. Here are the 10 maps preview, and I put their objective on the bottom right. Now we're on to the second game mode, 3v3 Ace Arena. Only objective is team elimination, also a team deathmatch. First team to score 8 kills wins. First unique mechanic in the 3v3 Ace Arena. You can switch to different strikers during respawn. Second unique mechanic in the 3v3 Ace Arena. There are random equipment parts that will spawn in the set location. You can obtain extra weapons or support equipment similarly in MashMak. And the final unique mechanic in the 3v3 Ace Arena is the dynamic map layout or weather, and there are 4 maps in total for Ace Arena. Final game mode is MashMak. This latest game mode is PvPvE extraction. You can play in solo or in party. All mods are now for MashMak only. All leveling progression systems are removed. All gears like guns and melee are obtained in MashMak. Support airdrops needs to be crafted with components obtained from MashMak, assuming with matrix credit costs too. All gliders need to be fully assembled before they can deploy into a match. Gliders can be destroyed and lost permanently. There is a limit on ammo for support weapons and durability for support melees. There are 3 difficulties in MashMak. NPC gain higher stats and fewer extraction points depends on the difficulties. Gears, mods, and airdrop support count toward gear scores. You cannot kill in normal or hard if above certain gear scores. Challenge difficulty have no limit on gear scores. New mechanics also applies to higher difficulties, such as challenge difficulty do not have respawn mechanic. Hard and normal difficulty can respawn as usual. Execution in MashMak will permanently remove players from the current match. Total of 4 extraction method includes in-match mission, special dungeon, extraction airdrop, or the beacon. Full loot drops in MashMak, including a chance to drop your mod on death. Chance depends on the difficulties. Execution guaranteed to drop a mod. Death removes all your summon or use support airdrops. All viable drops came from boss and NPC. PvP engagement are discouraged. Loots from NPC drop are independent for each player. Loots from player drops are shared. Loots are only attained through leaving the match through extraction or using the rocket cobble bards. Loots from MashMak can be listed on player market or exchange them for matrix credit or merit points. There is a soft limit for the duration of the match. More chloride storm spawns the longer you stays. New chloride storm will get bigger the longer you stays. There are restricted zones in MashMak. Restricted zones only accessible through a key and a locator. The different color of the key indicate the predetermined difficulty. Players can choose to skip introduction or tutorial initially. Achievement points can be used to unlock additional stats for your player card. There's an event from Chris himself. On release, Chris will personally play Mecha BREAK to gain points. If player gain more points than Chris, they will be rewarded. Probably more clarification on this later. There is a invite your friends or squad event. Play with your friends or squad to gain rewards. Once you pick your squad and the theme, you cannot change them. Probably more clarification on this later during release. You need a squad for the insignia reward too. Link will be in the description. You have to use mobile and the QR code scanning. There will be a tip drop after release. Phase 1 will be July 1st Pacific time to July 30. Currently there is a content creator support program. Probably more on that later after release. Here is the recommended spec for playing on Mecha BREAK. Mecha BREAK will release on PC, Steam, Steam Deck, and Xbox. No release date on PS5 yet. There will be a game expo for in-person event after release. There will be animated shorts for Mecha BREAK. The preview is already shown during livestream. Now we're going through all the items in the mirror shop shown during livestream. The first 3 tabs are the strikers that require 15,000 mirror points to unlock, which does not need battle pass or premium account. On the left we have Inferno, Serenith, and Solaris. Next row we have the rocket cargo pods used in MashMak. The pods on the left require battle pass or premium. It's free to purchase 3 times per week. The middle and the right can be purchased without the battle pass or premium. 3 purchases for the middle and only 1 for the right per week. Level 2 min probably more capacity. Next row we have the extraction airdrop for MashMak, 1 purchase per week. Then we have the supply crate in the middle. This is how you get season exclusive stuff. 30 purchases only, no reset. On the right we have a card to unlock the bar in your player base, 1-time purchase. Next item is your gym unlock, 1-time purchase too. On the next row we have the cosmetic for the pilot. Then we have the key for the MashMak for restricted zones, once per week. Going down further, we got the livery for your strikers, seems to be no limit at all. Then we have another key for MashMak. After that you have the striker weapon or parts cosmetics, seems to be no limit. And of course another MashMak key. And in the final row, on the left we have what seems to be a airdrop support drone cosmetic. Most likely it's a drone that carries you when you're spawning in for 6v6 or 3v3. On the right is the frame for your player card. That's all the items in the mirror shop shown during livestream. Here are the summary for strike and stat changes. Thanks for Firewall for compiling all this data. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and enjoy content. This is Magic Abyss. I'll see you in the battlefield soon.